All right, thank you for joining. Today we'll go over Aster, ASTER, USDT perpetual contract on the Bybit chart, right? A lot to talk about, but at the same time, not too much to talk about. And the reason is because this project has just been on a rip to the upside over the past few days. And doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. I believe the market cap right now is over $1 billion, which is not really surprising, just seeing how big the crypto market is getting. But yeah, as you can see, I have two VWAPs pulled. This is just the daily anchored VWAP for today, which is the 20th of September. And we also have the anchored VWAP pull from the very low on the Bybit perpetual contract chart. And this is very important because Bybit is one of the highest volume centralized exchanges out there. So a lot of times their levels are well respected. So taking a look at Aster, you can see it's just been nothing but higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, consolidation, impulse higher, right? So the reason I have these two boxes here, because these are the two most important demand zones, right? And you can see a demand zone is just a area where a low was created right before an impulse was made to make a new high. So if we go ahead and take this rectangle tool, let's go to this purple. You'll see right here was a demand zone, right? And you can tell because what did price do? Made a low, exploded out, created a new high, came back, retested this zone before making another high, right? Now, if we go down to the 1 minute, you'll be able to see this a lot more clearly. I was not aware this was happening at the time, but I would have definitely entered a long here based on this price action. Let's see here, right? You also have high selling volume into this demand zone, which was just absorbed by some high buyer, and then price slowly started to grind up, right? Maybe on this little breakout here I would have went long, and then with this price action you would have I would have probably collected roughly around 15%, right? Since then we've made a high and we are now down about 16%. I still think we could fall down another 10% into the demand zone, which comes in at $1.31 to be exact. But anywhere between $1.20 to $1.30 seems to be the area where the next best demand will be, because this is the last untested major demand area on this chart. And right now it just seems like it's a magnet. If you really wanted to as well, you can probably just draw a trend line from the top, touching those highs, right? As you can see here, one time, two time, maybe comes up a third time, fails, before ultimately taking out these lows and moving higher, right? So that's what I think is going to happen with Aster. It's very bullish. Definitely not in any position to look for a short. If we zoom out a little bit here, let's go ahead and hide this really quick. I'll probably make another video on this in a few days just to update on the price action. Yeah, nothing about this looks bearish at all. Now I would consider this bearish if we happen to make a new high, price comes down, back test again, and then we start getting a bearish market structure here, then even losing this low, right, then things get really bearish and I don't know how far down it can go. But seeing how bullish this project is, I don't think this is the likely scenario. In my opinion, even if we struggle to make major new highs, I believe we'll still end up respecting some of these levels, maybe ranging for a little while before ultimately possibly even making higher highs, right, into price discovery. So right now, at the moment, once again, very bullish on Aster. Not too much data shown on the charts, but I am expecting higher prices to come. But at the same time, I am expecting a bigger pullback into this zone. Now, it doesn't have to happen, right? As you can see, it's just been very strong. Maybe this demand zone right here is where it tags next before continuing higher. you know. So as you can see, right, price impulse higher, back tested that same zone, maybe just comes down to this zone one more time, sweeps this low right here, and continues higher, right? So keep in mind that can happen too as well. So best area in my opinion is $1.31, but I would not be surprised if we do get impulse from this $1.50 area, right? Psychological level. Personally, right now, I would love to see a little bit better of a push to the downside. I'm actually going to go ahead and set an alert at this level because I might trade it depending on the price action, the volume that comes in. We'll see what happens here. So yeah, that's pretty much it with Aster. Very insane price action right now, but those are the best kind of projects to trade. Would love to see price come down to $1.31. If that doesn't happen, we'll see if there's possibly a long situation set up happening at $1.45 to $1.50 range. And then yeah, we're just going to target the highs, right? There's no reason to not hold any. If you get into a trade on this project, not financial advice, but if I get into a trade here and I see price holding up and we're starting to move a little bit higher, something like this down here, then yeah, I mean, there's nothing telling me I should not hold it until we reach the next highs, right? So that would be a nice 23% gain, which on any portfolio, that's an amazing daily session or yearly session if you're spot, right? 23% is not bad at all. So let's see what happens in the next few hours, next few days, and I'll try to make an update on this video in the near future. Thank you for joining and watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Follow me on X. Not too many followers, but still follow me on X. I just posted about it right here. And yeah, we'll see what happens. And then also I just posted about Pump too as well. Looking to also take a long on Pump at around around 0.0066 cents, right? So yeah, we'll see how these all play out. Like and subscribe. Take care.